So my guest is an emerging Ghanaian gospel musician and also worship leader recognized for her soul-stirring gospel medley, particularly in the Ewe language. My guest is Raphiya. Good afternoon.
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm well. I'm blessed. How are you?
I'm also good. Thanks for asking. I always say that some of the conversations we have behind the scene, we have to cut it and then post it. Now, with the name Raphiya, by the way, she's Raphiya to Musa. Hey,
I'm married now, so
you're married now. Oh, what's your
So-
husband's name?
my husband is Ewe.
Ewe,
Yeah,
okay.
he's Pesese. So Ben Pesese.
Okay, so you're Raphiya
Russia
to Ben
Pesese.
Pesese.
Yes.
Interesting. But, so you are from the north
North, yes.
and you're doing gospel music. What's the background? What's the story there? How did everything happen?
It's quite a long story. So I started off as a Muslim because my dad is a Muslim. Yes. And my mom is a Christian.
Okay.
So she prayed me into Christianity, I can say. The long and short of the story is she prayed me into Christianity.
Okay.
But I found I gave my life to Christ personally, I think in secondary school.
Okay.
I made that decision in secondary
By
school.
yourself?
Yeah, by myself.
How did daddy feel with that decision?
I have an amazing father, actually. So I won't lie, I haven't been through persecution and all that. The stories you hear from people convert, I haven't been through it personally. But I think that it's just the doing of the Lord. Yeah, because he knows this is what he wants for
Yeah.
me. So, yeah.
Personally, what was the conviction as to this is what I want to do now? Because you were raised in a Muslim home.
Yes.
You
yes.
prayed
Yes.
5 times.
Yes,
And
but I was a child, so I don't know whether I understood what I was doing.
Okay.
I did it anyways, but I don't know if I understood.
You attended Makaranta.
Yes,
Okay. Okay. I get it.
I did.
I
I
get
did. Like I said, I went to secondary school. You know, I've always loved to sing. So any good song, I loved to sing. So I went to school. I met a couple of friends, and fortunately, they were gospel singers.
Okay.
They were church people.
Okay.
So I joined them because I love to sing. I just joined them, and then I think they influenced me.
Yeah.
So the leaders of the group, they were very good Christians. So they influenced me. They impacted one way or the other. I gave my life to Christ.
Wow, that's beautiful. On your Instagram, I think one of your posts, you said, I'm a worshiper who happens to sing.
Yes.
Let's talk about, when I go through your profile and also your pictures, you talk about worshiping, talk about faith, you talk about ministry. How would you define faith and how has it shaped your journey since you decided to embark on this musical journey?
Wow. Faith is the knowing that there's a God. Faith is God, and I believe that everyone has faith, whether you're a Christian or not. Because at the end of the day, you have faith in something.
Yeah.
So as a Christian, I believe that my faith in God is my stronghold, right? And I believe that this is the way of life.
Yeah.
The belief in God, the belief in Jesus Christ as Lord and personal Savior.
Let me pick your mind on this. Talking about faith, how do you see today's generation? Is it something we believe in? Is it something that we work towards?
Yes, it's a journey. It's a journey. But first off, you need to accept Christ. I'm a Christian, so first of all, you need to accept that Jesus is Lord. But then the journey towards being grounded in Him, it's a journey. It's a process. So you might have made that decision, but it will take a while to be conformed into His image. And so today's generation, most people would say that people are lost and all that. But let's just present Jesus to them. I'm a gospel minister. I present to you Jesus.
Yeah.
I wouldn't tell you that tomorrow your life is going to change drastically. But I know that with discipleship and mentoring and everything, you will become who Christ has made you to be, especially when you are stuck to His word.
Yeah.
So it's a journey, and there's so much hope for the future. All is not lost.
That's good. Singing in Ewe, of course, puts you in a very unique position. I know other musicians, we've even interviewed a few musicians who sing in their native language. Deciding to sing in Ewe, why did you choose that? And since you made that choice, has it affected the music in any way, or how do people respond to that?
You know, this is actually my first time doing a medley in Ewe. I've
Okay.
always done English and a little Chi. But last year, October, I did a live recording, and we decided that we've done a lot of English, a lot of Chi. Let's do something. Let's do Ewe. And my mom is Ewe, so I'm like, let's pay homage to the land. So we decided to do that, and it went very well. It went very, very well. And prior to that, I had a feature I featured in Bethel Revival Choir. I
Okay.
featured in one of their songs. And so I have a couple of friends there. And so they helped shape I speak Ewe, but I wasn't so good.
Okay.
So
But now you sing very
Yes.
fluently. Why? Is there a difference? Is there a difference in speaking it
And
or singing it?
Well, I learned it. I understood what I was singing because, like I said, my mom is Ewe, but I also had some coaching.
Yeah.
And my husband is Ewe.
It's, wow.
So, yeah. And it's really been great because people I've heard a lot of songs in Chi and Ewe and English. So when you put the Ewe out there, people can relate. Those from the Volta region can relate, and they worship along. And it's been great so far.
Yeah. Well, how has the journey been being in the music industry? How long have you been in it?
2012.
Oh,
Yes. So,
quite a long time.
Yeah, quite a long time. But I was doing church.
Okay,
most,
but
most
professionally?
Of the time. Professionally, I think I came out in 2021. Yes. So far, it's been amazing, and I am not in competition with anyone. I know who I am. I know what I carry, and so I'm just sticking true to myself and to my calling, and then just trusting God in the process.
Yeah. Every medley that you put out there, that you sing, what is the theme? What is the message? And how do you want people to feel about it? Because they are whole different in the theme, the message, and how you want people to feel about it.
The message is Jesus, and in Jesus there's hope, there is peace, there is joy, and everything. So every song that we put together, it's really carefully put together. For instance, this particular Ewe medley, the theme was giving honor to Jesus. So when we say Yehovah Bubu now, it means God, we honor you.
Okay.
And then we talked about the greatness of God, Elulu. It means God is great.
Okay.
So the theme was just to adore Jesus. And so far, like I said, it's been amazing. People, it's just a kind of medley you want to put on repeat and just play along every time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. When you look at the space, I'm sure there are people that you would want to work with. But in as much as you want to work with, gospel musicians always say that, oh, it was a calling. God directed me to do this. If it's not Jesus, I wouldn't do this. In as much as you want to work with certain people, aside the God factor, what else will make you feel like, I want to record with this person? I feel this person has that energy I'm expecting on a song.
You know, when writing a song, sometimes you write a song, and after you have recorded, or when you are singing the song, you hear someone else's voice. Every musician can relate to this.
Okay.
So you write a song, you're singing the song, you're like, hey, if this voice was in it, the song would be, yes. So, for instance, in my album, I recorded with a couple of artists. I heard their voice in the song.
Okay.
Yes, so that influences it. And also, when the song is preaching a particular message, for instance, if the song is a praise song, joy, you would want to look for someone who brings that energy and joy in.
Yeah.
Yes, so everything goes into picking who to work with.
Yeah. The new song, Ghana Ewe Worship Medley. Why Ghana Worship Ewe Medley?
First of all, it's Ewe language.
It's Ewe language.
Is a language in Ghana.
No, but why name it like that? Why that title?
Yes. The songs in there are not original songs.
Okay.
They are songs we sing every time,
Every time,
especially when you go to Ewe-dominated churches.
Okay.
For instance, global evangelical churches and all the churches who speak mostly. These are songs that, just like you come to a Pentecost church, they sing, they sing,
Oh, okay.
You know, so these are songs that most can relate to, people who are Ewe can relate to.
Yeah.
So it's a worship medley, and it's in Ewe language.
Okay.
And it's a language in Ghana.
Yeah.
So Ghana Ewe worship medley.
You want it to resonate, like
Yes,
it's just
people,
one of
relatable.
us.
Yes,
Relatable.
this
That's
is
good.
for us.
When the year started, what were some of the resolutions that you set for yourself, or you didn't set any
I
resolutions?
did not.
Why? Hey,
Interestingly.
I think gospel musicians always.
I did not. I just wanted to get more closer to God.
Okay.
That was what. And you know, in some years past, you're like, God, I want to pray 24 hours a day. I want to do this. And interestingly, the year goes and you're like, I didn't really do this. So interestingly, this year I was like, you know what, I'm not going to make promises, but Lord help me. I just want to get closer to you. And it's January. We are in February now, and so far so good. And I'm trusting God that our relationship will be better by the end of the year.
But isn't there any plan? Isn't there any strategy aside that you're promoting? What are the plans and strategies?
Recording more songs, doing more projects. So in October, we're going to do another recording.
Okay.
In October. And prior to October, we do a lot of church ministration, like we always do. Almost every week, we go to churches and minister. So that's the structure, that's the whole plan.
Let me ask you this. I normally ask gospel musicians this question. In recent times, we see commercial music dominating. And we've had this debate about the fact that the gospel musicians are now thinking of the commercial aspect of the songs rather than the spiritual aspect or what the message has in the song. And so people raise eyeballs, especially with people who have been exposed with traditional gospel songs. Now there's urban contemporary gospel song, and there's that whole debate. How do you see the space in recent times? Do you feel musicians, especially the gospel musicians, are using platforms like TikTok to commercialize their songs so much that the relevance or the weight it carries sort of decreases?
Well, I'll say it's a personal thing.
Okay.
I don't know what goes into their decisions to commercialize and all of that. However, I think commercializing your craft is not a bad thing. People, you are in your office and you are expected to make some money. So if a gospel musician expects to make some money, I don't think it's a bad thing.
Okay.
It's not wrong at all. But then we are also gospel musicians, and so the spiritual aspects should be there. And I don't know, the people I know, I can't talk for them, but I don't think they take the commercial above the spiritual. I don't know. I don't do that.
You don't do that, but you see people doing it.
I see them do stuff.
Rafi, you are trying to say you don't see?
I don't know if that's the motive.
Oh, okay. But you're on TikTok?
Yes. However, if that's the motive, it's not bad.
Okay.
As long as you are not neglecting the fact that this is ministry as well. But if you're making some money, that's good. We all want to make some money.
Okay. You make the business. You utilize the business aspect of the show.
Yes, but I think that if there's a team handling everything, you can concentrate on the spiritual aspect, writing more music and doing all that. And then your management can do all the other stuff. But just make sure that you are not putting that above the most important thing.
Being a part of the gospel space, what anticipation do you have for the gospel industry this year? TGMA is around the corner. We are hoping. Oh, Joe Mettle has even announced that he's not going to be part. How do you feel about that?
He has done well. He has done some. He has done some. I think he wants to concentrate on other things.
Yes, he
not
said
bad at all.
One, the dates he will not be here, and also giving emerging artists like yourself the opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you, Uncle Joe, for the opportunity.
To also be a part of it. But what's your whole thoughts on TGMA award scheme, TGMA and also award scheme in general?
I will be biased. I think that for TGMA, I mostly go there to see who won best gospel.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
Yes, I will be biased. That's what I do because they are the people I know and I can relate to.
Yeah.
And I support anything gospel. I support anything.
You were excited when new categories were introduced last year.
What was
the urban contemporary gospel category, and also the traditional gospel song of the year.
Oh,
we separated it.
Oh,
so you went to enjoy it. But anyways,
I love it for them.
You love it for them. Anyways, I'm sure. Oh, you didn't foul.
No,
you didn't foul. Yeah, but who are you rooting for? Who do you think in 2025 worked aside Joe Mettle? Who else are you hoping to see him or her get a nomination? Rafi, hey, three names. All of them. You don't want to be biased. Okay. I understand. Okay, so Rafi is actually promoting Ghana Ewe worship medley song. Make sure you go and listen to it. It's on all digital platforms.
Yes.
It's even on TikTok.
Yes.
It's there. So make sure that you listen, you stream, tell a friend to tell a friend. Also tag here your Instagram handle.
Raphiya. Raphiya.
Okay. What message would you give to young musicians as you're wrapping up on the conversation? Young musicians who also feel the need to sing in maybe their native language, but they are shy, or who have the passion to sing or let the world hear their voice, but they are not having that courage. What message do you have for them?
First of all, be grounded in your faith. Be authentic as possible. Do not copy. The space is a very big. It's a very big space. Everyone would have their space. Be authentic as possible. Don't try and be what someone else is. Stay true to what you have been called for, and then watch God do what He has to do with you.
Watch God do what He has to do with you, Rafi. Thank you very much for coming. It's been an exciting conversation on the
Yes,
table of life,
thank
and I
you.
hope to see you again.
Sure.
You said October there'll be a new project.
Recording,
I know
yes.
I'll definitely see you before.
There'll be a single in March.
Single in March. Oh, then I'll see you very soon.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. We're going for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll wrap up today's show with Metro TV Campus Red Pool Party. That is set to happen on the 13th of February 2026 at the Bayview Village, Atomic Junction. Desi the Starboy Fading will be joining me to give us more details about that.